What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Upland Show. Today, there's some awesome news. Upland has announced a major update that much of the community has been long time waiting for. It's a community governance update. It specifically has now you can choose your own home address in Upland. You can only choose one, so choose carefully. Let's talk more about this update from the Upland team here. So the Upland home address, the beginning of community governance. So community governance is all about people within the neighborhood that you are also have your home address with. You can vote on different things in Upland. This really gives your neighborhood the ability to be its own community, just like in the real world. Kind of that's what Upland is doing, blurring the lines between the virtual world and the real world. So let's talk about how you go about doing this. Let's actually first just show me setting my own home address. I'm going to do mine in Glenview. We have a Glenview node. I highly encourage as many of you out there to join Glenview. Maybe if you're really interested, I can even do some giveaways or even sell some of the properties I already have with houses on them in Glenview. But let's go in. I want to do mine right here on Diamond Avenue. So here's Glenview. You can see we have a ton of homes built here. Look at all these buildings. I want to do this one that's got, it's like a cool little house and it's got a little garage out back and stuff. So I'm going to do that one on Diamond Avenue. Let's go and set. So right here, if you click your profile in the top left, let's choose set your home address. And let's go down to the one we've completed, Diamond Avenue in Glenview. Select. Please confirm you wish to set your home address to 3405 Diamond Avenue. Check. Congratulations on setting your new Upland home address. You can now download your updated profile picture, and your home neighborhood is part of your Upland identity. So they're also doing a giveaway. Let's see how we can see our profile picture. Let's refresh here. Let's see. So download profile picture. Check this out. So it should load with the neighborhood. I'm not sure how long it takes. Maybe it takes a minute to render. Let's come back in a minute, but as we keep discussing some of these details. So setting up an Upland home address. Claiming an Upland home address is simple. That's what we just did. Here are the important details about Upland home addresses. Only one Upland home address per player. Players must have Upland status or higher. You cannot be a visitor and have a home address. Players must pass the KYC. So this is just pretty much declaring your identification, giving identification so that there can't be multi-accounting and things like that. A home address must have a residential structure with living units. So all you have to do is own a structure, and it doesn't matter the size right now. Any size you can choose as your own property. Properties with non-residential structures like factories cannot be home addresses, so you can't do the factories. If you also have a property with a metaventure on it, like I do in Santa Clara, that cannot be. So if there's a business, it cannot also be a home address. Upland home addresses can't be swapped or listed for sale, so it locks the property to you while it's declared as your home address. Players may change their Upland home address as many times as they want. So that's really cool. You can move as much as you want, just like the real world. After changing an address, there's a 24-hour waiting period before you can change it again. However, this is where it's a little bit different. After changing an address, there's a 30-day cooldown before the player can vote in their neighborhood. So you can't be like moving around and within those 24 hours also vote on things going on in that neighborhood. You actually have to stick with it, be there for a month, 30 days, and then you can vote on key things going on in that neighborhood. So that's really cool. Players are welcome to change their home address for any reason and can do so after the cooldown. Deleting a home address is also possible if a player doesn't want to have one. Okay, so check out these profile pictures. I know they're doing a giveaway right now to 50 people who share these on social media. Go share your profile picture, and you have a chance to win 10,000 UPIX. We'll cover the details of that as well. Micro houses are here. So a lot of properties in the past have been too small to have a home address. A property can only be 5 UPICs, and you can fit one of these. They're like tiny sheds, essentially tiny houses that you can have on a really tiny property in Upland. So that's a big step forward. Now every single property in Upland, the really small ones, can at least fit, as long as it's at least 5 up squared, you can fit this small, tiny house. So that's really cool. Making Upland feel like a virtual home. With Upland home addresses, players become more than treasure-seeking city dwellers or real estate sharks building empires. They're neighbors working together. So this really is giving us that neighborhood feel. I also want to talk about this other Upland block party announcement they just made. But I want to bring attention to this neighborhood leaderboard. So there's a lot of us who own property in Glenview and have structures. Let's see if we can get ourselves in the top 10 at least on this leaderboard. Come on, I believe in you. Let me know your thoughts on this update. Also, on that giveaway, you have to tag at upland.me in. So if you're on Twitter, you have to tag at uplandme, Instagram at upland.me, and then hashtag myuplandhome, and you can be entered to win 10,000 UPICs. You have to do this before Thursday, August 18th at 9 a.m. to qualify. So, there you have it. Set a home address. We're here. We're becoming more like the real world. This is cool. I'm excited. What are your thoughts? Please let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. I hope that last video was really helpful for you. Hope you enjoyed. Please watch either of these 2 videos or click subscribe right here if you click the logo right there. If you want to support the channel further, hit the join button next to the subscribe button and you can support us. You also get a cool astronaut next to your name.